Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Farm. Thinking right out here in the lab where I do what I do. I got something nice for you today. You know how we do. Let's go. Right isn't 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's a message in the story for life. I give life lessons. You tune in, receiving them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission, and that's what I'm on, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinker's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline, practice daily, will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission, and that's what I'm on, is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal should be to know thyself. See where I'm going with that? So let's get there together. I asked the question, do you know you? It's rhetorical, but if you don't have the answer for yourself, tune in. I can help you out with that. That's what I do for you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not. It's simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons, they reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. And to Mayat, be true. I keep trying to explain to my right thinkers. Let's talk about how banned knowledge is true knowledge hidden in plain sight. Yeah, they play games with y'all, okay? So it ain't about hiding or forbidding the knowledge that they did that too. But once they figure it out, they can just not lie to you, but just put it in plain sight and you won't even recognize it. I gave a lesson about signs and symbols. So let's move on. Let's talk about this banned knowledge. It ain't banned. They just put it where you can't get it. They figured you can't get it. Watch this. I have been reading books. I got a library full of books. Not in every book in my library I read. So I don't have a whole bunch of just books to no. All my books is you. You go on my books, you'll see yellow mark everywhere. Why? That's my trail. Follow the yellow brick road. If you got my books, follow the yellow brick road. It's some information that I highlighted for a purpose. All right. So I've been reading books a long time, over 30 years. Now, and I still what? Buy more books. So yeah, I do books. All right, I'm an avid reader because when I was young, I was told by them guys, if you want to hide the truth from your people, meaning us niggers, they didn't say niggers, it said niggers. Okay, so they slipped that in there. Your people. Remember Archie Bunker? He was the true American bigot. He didn't even know he was a bigot. That was just he wasn't that smart. He didn't know a bunch, but he was honest. So they thought that was okay. They played that up for years. You people. He asked I the other night. I was watching it, and the Italian lady standing talking. They were talking. He sitting in his chair. You know, when you're at his house, you under his rules. So lady said, "Yeah, my husband does this. He does that. He cooks." So he said, "So your husband do the cooking in the house?" She said, "Yeah." Your husband cleans and vacuums and clean up the house? She said, "Yeah." You know, people might, think about that. Think a little something about that. She said, "What you mean?" He said, "Well, you know how people think." She said, "Well, I think you're fat." But he he was just being honest. I hadn't heard that terminology in a long time, so I just had to laugh at that one. They keep bringing it back, so that's funny. But he was able to be a bigot and proud of it. White America in the 50s. Okay, now here you go. So now, when you people, did you realize that we, those you people you call us black people, are the original knowledge givers? We gave culture to the world. Just in case you didn't know that. But watch this. Obviously, they didn't know. They knew. Watch this. And we all know that when white America started, we was niggers, and they didn't allow us to what? Read. Why not? Didn't say we was incompetent that we couldn't read. No, we could read fine. We know we had culture. We wasn't stupid, but according to y'all, see, big difference. Yeah. Now I have been reading and gathering knowledge that they tried to keep from us. Okay, niggers as they call us, black people, for years. Why? Because if we learned the truth and we became conscious of who we are, he got a problem. And that day is coming for us. All we got to do is recognize it and help it by what? Doing what we need to do. Get knowledge of self. They can ban and forbid their knowledge, but they don't control our knowledge, which is true knowledge, which is what they hide in plain sight. Why? Because let me do the lesson. Now they can ban their knowledge, okay, that they stole from us, but they really can't control our self-knowledge. Why? They keep trying to hide it. You can't hide the truth. That's why our ancients, who even foretold of our situation today, how'd they know? They knew it was coming. And they know we're going to fall victim to somebody else's nonsense. This is why they left the creed. Know thyself. When you on a deathbed and you try to get a message out, you're going to give your best message in the short length of time. So they didn't give you a whole soliloquy. No, just know thyself. They're coming. They're here. They came. We here now. And we still what? Don't know ourselves. You wonder why we're in the situation we're in. Moving on. I'm just bringing it to you. They stole, as they put it, I watched one show, the Greeks borrowed Egyptian knowledge. They didn't steal it. No, they just borrowed it. Like Christopher Columbus discovered America. I seen a little thing when on Christopher Columbus Day, they do the skit with the Puerto Rican guy and the white guy's BMW. The guy going to the store, come on, the Rican guy said, I discovered this. This is my car. Hey, officer, I discovered this. So yeah, if he could discover America, I can discover this car. All right, so that's all conceptually. But knowledge, they stole our knowledge, well, borrowed it, as they say, and presented it to the world as theirs. I know that for a fact. I got 10 years of Greek mythology studies, and ain't never one of them years they mentioned anything about Egypt. So I got a problem with them. That's how where it comes from. Personally, it's personally with me. And I know that for a fact. Why? I experienced that one. Now, these people are the same ones who forced and enslaved our people of color. Black people, you people. They say you people, they mean y'all, okay? They won't use that negative connotation to get their butt whipped. But back in the day, we was niggers to every white person. He had no problem calling us a nigger, okay? But that changed. Moving on. So, but this same guy, those same people, gave you that book that you love so dear, y'all call the Bible. Let that stay there. You can ban and forbid the truth, but what? For so long, okay? The truth, like the sun in pregnancy, will show, okay? And their time is up. All we got to do is what? Ante up by what? Doing what we need to do as a people. Come together and get knowledge of ourselves so we can know who we are and get where we need to be, back in control of things. Can't even envision that, can you? Yeah, I know. Martin couldn't even dream that far. Watch this. But now, they are the ones who what? They can ban and forbid truth. We're going to find it. Like they said, you can hide it on top of the mountain, the bottom of the ocean. If you do your due diligence, you'll find it. And that's what we're doing. We're finding it. Now, we have been banning true knowledge for centuries. How long? Centuries, thousands of years. I told you that some people, these same women, I told you some of these same white people gave you that book that you love. I keep telling you, trust me, I know what I'm talking about. Knowledge, again, I'm going to use my drug analogy like I do because I know. All right, cocaine. It's a stimulant. Get you hype, get you gas. Okay. So, but it's better when what? For the person who want to make money to give it to you cut. Why? They call it commercial. Commercial mean they not good enough to have the good stuff. Get in the cheap stuff. We keep the good stuff for us. Sound familiar? Hierarchy or the aristocrat, whatever. But they think less of other people, so they give them less. Sound familiar? So I keep using that analogy. When they get the coke, it's good. By the time it get to those, like I said, it's cut up. Truth is good when it's served what? Pure, straight, no cut, no chaser. Like if I'm gonna drink alcohol, I'm gonna take it straight to the head. Why? I'm not gonna drink a whole lot of it. I'll take one shot. I'll do whatever. But no, I'm not gonna sit here and drink all night. That don't taste good. That ain't my thing. Moving on. But when you do something, you either do it right or don't do it at all. So my point is, get the truth, not the cut truth, not the religious truth, no, the spiritual truth. Okay, understand that philosophy trumps belief every time. Trust me. Now, truth is in the philosophy, the mythology, the storyteller. That's where the truth lies. You have to search and understand the truth. Truth, aka self-knowledge, is best dealt with given straight, no cut. Told you that. True knowledge is meant to be shared. That's why our ancient Egyptians, our ancestors, they all lived by Maya. So for 4,000 years, they lived in harmony. No interruptions, no invasion. They was fine as a people. They got invaded time and time again. Okay? But they still held on to what? The truth, knowledge. They left it for us so that we can get it. Why? They knew that they were hiding from us. They told you that. Yeah. So they put it what? Not on paparazzi. They got a bunch of paparazzi. How they burned down the damn library. We had millions of so they put it in what? Stone. For future generations to what? Go get it, the truth. I went and got the truth. I got the truth. They can't do nothing to me. I got the truth. I don't care what they got. They got power and a whole bunch of stuff, but they don't have the truth. Let's go. So I try to teach truth to those who want to learn it. That's what I do for you. You can say a lot of things. You can't say I ain't got the truth. I don't tell the truth. Now, understand this one more time. True knowledge is meant to be shared. Again, not hoarded or divvied out and given what? For a price. The 10%ers who know the truth, that don't live by it, but they profit by it, they would rather everybody be ignorant. Why? So they can manipulate and control you. If everybody knew themselves, they couldn't play games that they play, the mind games on us. Ignorance allowed them to have their way with us. That's a us problem. Not theirs. They ain't gonna stop. Sorry about that. Knowledge is knowledge in books. They have a house that they house books in, called a library. How much it cost to go to the library? To read? Just effort, energy, and time. You put that in, that's on you again. So I've been going to the library since I was a kid. I remember them days. And you go in there and you just pick out a book and you read it. I've been doing that all my life. You don't see me without a book. Moving on. Why? There's some truth in them books. There's some knowledge in them books. Why think they hide it in there? Why? They know y'all don't read. I've been told, you need to write a book. Put your life, man, nobody give a damn about my life, so I'm not writing nothing. How about that? I will continue to teach. Why? Y'all don't read nothing. Oh, I gotta read my own book. If I write it, I'll be the only one who read the damn thing. So I ain't beat for that again. That's monetary gains. I ain't beat for that. I could use it, but not to the point where I'm gonna use that to what? Make money. Come on, I ain't beat for that nonsense. Where we at? I done lost my place. Okay, yeah. I have our truth, our true knowledge, which is esoteric knowledge, the hidden message behind the stuff that you give it. They put the esoteric out there for the ignorant ones, and that's what they figure. 85% of us are ignorant, and they go for anything. I teach esoteric, aka hidden knowledge, which is we know to be what? Truth. I have spent over 30 years studying, living, and learning what? The truth that I got from the books. The book don't mean a damn thing. Me can read 100 books. If I'm not implementing what's in there, how do I know it's true? How do I know that word? Because I read it. Oh, the book said. No, I put that to use. Put this snoot to use, you brother. Yeah, that's what I did. So I'm have knowledge of self. How about you suckers who believe? I can care less what you believe. What do you know? And if you don't know you don't know jack. Moving on, sorry about that, but don't come at me with your belief nonsense. I'm gonna blow your doors off every time. I keep telling you, belief, knowledge, knife, gun. No contest. So that's why I don't waste my time no more. You keep going with your knife and go ahead and keep having knife fights with your buddies who also believe. Moving on. Again, where I'm at down here. Okay, yeah, esoteric now. I did that. Knowledge, aka light, information, will always outshine ignorance, darkness, not knowing. We're suffering from not knowing. That's a choice that obviously we keep making. And understand this. Truth is best served how? Straight? Yeah. I like my truth like I like my, back in the day, my Coke, uncut, pure. Why? Let me distribute it. Don't tell me how to know. I don't need your advice. Just give it to me and I'll take it from there. Moving on. So I was always, and my product was so good back then, it can take a 3-cut. I always put a 2 on it. Why? That kept it good for the next guy who might want to do his thing on it. They called stepping on it back in the day. So yeah, they may get a gram from me. They're going to step it with another gram. So that means they got 2 grams. Whatever they added to it, that's for free. That's cut. But I leave it there for those people. Why? I help others help themselves. Same thing I do with the knowledge. I give it to you uncut. How you serve it, how you divvy it out, that's on you. Okay? But moving on. Keep using the drug analogy because that's what I know. Simple as that. So we keep using, yeah, I know that. Simple as that. Just an analogy from experience. So I can speak from experience. Moving on. The truth, yeah. Now, yeah, I serve the truth just like I sold my Coke straight and AKA as good as I can keep it for what I was doing for you. Get you stimulated. Make a couple of dollars. Back then I was a hustler. But now I'm giving you the truth uncut. No, I don't need no cut now. I don't keep it. I had to buy it by the pounds, a cut. The product they're using now, we used to cut cocaine back in the day with milk sugar. Now they're using health food product. You got a drug mixed with health food, really? That's why I'm not in the game. Don't have time for that nonsense. Okay, let me wrap this up. Again, appreciate you. But it's all about getting knowledge. It ain't about getting it. It ain't even about having it. If you don't implement it, if you don't use it, it does nothing but just having it. Sorry. All right, let me wrap this up. Y'all get excited. All I have is truth that I have proved by myself, my experience. That's why I teach what I know, what I experienced. I can speak for that. Moving on, that's what I teach, the truth. All the knowledge that I learned and I live by, that's what I teach. That's really forbidden knowledge. Why? They don't want you to know that. All I want you to do is to know that. If the serpent gave Adam and Eve knowledge, and God was upset with the serpent and Adam and Eve for gaining knowledge, is God really the good guy? I'm the guy bringing the knowledge. Okay? To know thyself. Let's go. Knowledge, again, we have institutes of housing or higher education institutes. None of them are free. You can get grants and loans, but it ain't free. Why? Somebody got to pay them people. Okay? It's a business. Religion, business. Sorry about that. Knowledge is power. Yeah, but hidden, forbidden knowledge is just what? Profitable knowledge for those who do it. They hide it and forbid it, and they give it to you for a price. I paid. I got mine, yeah. I didn't do that other thing. They can't get that much money out of me. I don't want to be in that club. Simple as that. Personal. I ain't going out like that. Yeah, if knowledge was money, I'd be a billionaire. Why? I got a bunch of knowledge. Nobody wants that. If every advice I gave, I put $1 with it, everybody would love the knowledge I gave. But if you took the knowledge I'm giving you, it could earn you a whole bunch of more. Don't worry about mine. I ain't got nothing to give you but advice. You can go get your own. Like James Brown said, I don't want nobody to do nothing for me. Just open up the door. I'll go get it myself. I'm opening the door for you. My thing is, I'm the door opener. Come on, go. There you go. Go get it. Okay. Last one. Again, I appreciate you tuning in. No, I'm not by far the smartest person going. No, I made a bunch of mistakes. But with self knowledge, you don't need to be the smartest person going. All you need to do is have master yourself. That's the difference, and that's what right thinkers should be: self masters and understand and know, if nothing else, themselves. That's my message. That's my lesson. Right thinkers in closing, may you all live to be 100 and me 100 minus a day. So I never know that right thinkers like you have passed away, even if you're ignorant. But right thinkers are not. So know thyself is the goal.